everybody.
And their hearts heal themselves too. That's my thing.
I think so. Tracy, please.
How are you all?
Very glad to meet you. Oh, look at that. The harvest moon.
How are we all this Sunday evening?
Am I forgiven?
What am I for? Everyone's being awfully careful around me all of a sudden.
Well, the last time I saw you, you were rather angry with me.
Only because you were right. There's nothing worse than having an argument with someone who's right.
I think it's time for an advocate. Don't you?
Hey Vicky, how are you, darling? So you're just looking at a light fixture at the moment 'cause I'm just sorting my hair for work tomorrow. And it's just an awkward procedure.
For you, it's the hardest festival parcel. We need to build you up and get you back to work.
Given me enough. When our mums came, big woman. Did you tell me what happened to you as a girl?
Hey Vonnie, how are you? How are you, Vicky?
For the rest of your life.
And Vonnie, how are you both?
Remember what I said? Next time there's a storm, you need to leave open both doors. Give us fortunes, find a home.
I'm good, thanks Vicky. Just chilling out. I'm scout sitting. My sister's not due back until quite late tonight, so I'm staying again tonight just to make sure that she's not stressing about getting home.
And open up our hearts. We can let forgiveness speak and allow it to be heard.
Oh, bless you, Vonnie. I hope I'm not keeping the little one awake.
Let friendship flourish.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like it is like mutually beneficial, I suppose. I mean, she gets someone to look after her dog while she's working away, but I also then get an empty house as well. Because as we all know, I'm in a house share at the moment. Living in a house share. It's like that's why I then get a nice empty house, and so I can just like take my time with stuff, and just generally just be me. Well, more me, I suppose.
Always were a stomper.
You weren't supposed to come here, so whatever you do, you have to clean her, have to sterilise everything.
You're embarrassed by her.
Hey, Busty, how are you, sweetheart?
Whatever she wants. I have 2 left feet.
I won't live with this between us, Patrick. I told you. With Tom.
Hi, Jay, my Sunday's going good. How's yours going? Oh no, Busty. Oh, well, I do hope you start to feel a bit better soon. I know you'll be fine, but when you do feel rubbish, it just sucks. I mean, like for me, when I start to come down with anything, I just feel like I've got an almost constant headache, Oh, what's the new job, Jay? I went through a similar thing when I started this new job at the end of June.
There is labor, but there is reward.
So I'm just plaiting my hair. I'm doing little plaits, which you'll be able to see shortly. It's just to get some better waves in, so I can keep them in for work.
You're quite the actor follow,
Restored to Mamata's house, I was safe in harbour.
Very close now. Breathe gently, Emma. That's the stuff.
Yeah, once I'm done with this row, I'll show you. I'm gonna look a little bit like Medusa.
Gently. Don't push. It's called born in the amniotic sac. A mermaid's purse full of luck, according to the old wives' tale.
I've only heard about them.
My arms are burning.
Perfect for now. In olden times, they dried the cord and sold it to a sailor to keep him safe. It's a great prize.
I want to keep it from George. He's out all hours on the river as a lighterman. Every one of them's an age to me. I was just a draw's nurse. Greensboro girl. Like theatre, hanging in the city blaze on the feet.
Yeah, well done, Jay.
Miss Miller and I will take your turns to visit. You'll be well looked after, Pamela.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, that's good, Busty. Well done. Well done, Busty. I'm on a bit of a weight loss journey myself, but it's just going so slowly because I like cake. But again, though, that is why I drink Diet Coke, so I can eat regular cake.
You must have your old room back.
Honestly, I'm more than happy in the box room. I've rather got used to having my own. She just has changed. Go I found this morning.
You'll be able to get to the mirror. What a treat.
Do you really have to head off so soon? I don't like the question.
Jay, well done. That is absolutely incredible. I am really, really highly I am really, really happy for you that that you have successfully managed to secure another role. You are going to be nervous and get anxious about it because it's a new company, it's new people, it's and even though it's doing what you qualified for and what you've done before, each company does have a slightly different process. So of course you're going to be nervous and stuff. But a tip that was told to me was that for the first week to 2 weeks, it's like a basic kind of thing is keep your head down, get stuck in. And then and then once you've gotten used to their methods and their flow, start building it on from there. Yeah, so I've just done you can't really see, but yes, I've just been doing just some little plaits. I mean, I've got the rest of this mop to do, but here's hoping that I can keep some waves in for longer than about an hour. I'm gonna leave my fringe out, but. Hey DK, how are you doing?
I'm here for rather longer.
Oh, how wonderful. So I've just got a quick message off a friend. He's in a band and they were playing at a festival last weekend. And he's just sent me a picture that someone's got. Oh, good, Busty. I'm so happy with you as well, because you are doing a lot more for yourself and everything. And, and I am really, really pleased for you and happy for you. My day's been good. I've decided that, that because all I had was like 2.5 bottles of Sol on Friday night, I'm drinking strawberry milk out of a wine glass.
Far greater than it is its value. I'm not brought up to cry. Please, come to some of this. Whatever's going on, surely we might help. We're your family, and it would give you a chance to finally meet Freddie. I really can't get used to that name.
But yeah, but though, Jay, well done. It's hard, it is hard being out of work, because, it is a difficult one. I was in a similar position myself back in, so I went to Cyprus in the middle of May, at the beginning, in May, got back, returned to work on the Tuesday afternoon, got pulled into a meeting and basically got told I no longer had a job. And, it was just there and then on the day. So I'd driven from Preston, from my parents' house in Kirkham, and then drove to Bolton. So it was a good 22 miles that I'd driven to basically be told that I no longer had a job, and then I pretty much just had to leave and come back home again. So it was a round trip of 40 miles to be told I no longer had a job because there were different issues, because there were different cutbacks and stuff. Have a lovely evening, Vicky. I'm thinking, I should be on again another evening, probably Tuesday, I think. I am really, really happy to see you in my stream, Vicky. Thank you. So I just like a 40-mile round trip to be told I didn't have a job. And I bet you can't, Busty. Well, but though, well done. Well done for doing it for yourself. And you certainly do seem in the right frame of mind, which is one of my issues, is that I've got to be in the right mindset. If I'm not in the right mindset, I end up eating more crap than I did before. So then I then went into waitressing, because one of my friends worked in a hotel and they were looking for waiting on staff. So I was very, very fortunate to walk into a waiting on job 3 days later. And then I got this job, which is about 3 minutes down the road from my parents' house, which I started at the end of June. So I was without an office-based job for about 5 weeks. But it was horrible. Because it's just the uncertainty, and plus those unpredictable hours of waiting on, and it was just hard. It's a strawberry milk in a wine glass. Classy lady.
You don't even know your mother.
If she comes, do you really think anything less than spit spot will pass muster? And I have to death my father. She's akin to someone in Churchill.
You'll feel more comfortable when you've spoken to him.
Scout has been in the garden all day. He's loved it. He's just been so relaxed. He looks a little bit sad at the moment now. But though I know he's going to go mad. I know he's going to go ballistic at my sister's home. Oh, is she, Busty? Oh, how wonderful. Oh, but you're so excited to see her as well. He is. But though, he knows it, and that's half of the trouble with the swine. Right. I'm going to go through the other dogs. I don't want him to get too used to the French doors being open. Sorry, I'm currently in my pyjamas. Oh, I bet you have, because I'm exactly the same whenever my parents are due back. You tend to miss them more in that last week when they're due back than than you do when they're actually away on the longer haul, don't you? Sorry guys, I think the connection dropped for a second there. Get it! Good boy. Do you want it? Come on then. But yeah, I promise you we have been out today. This is just his mad time. It's a bit delayed tonight. Sit. Good. Good boy. Oh, has he? Oh, bless him, Liam. Where is he asleep this time? Is he hopped in your chair again? Sit. Good boy. Go on then. Good boy. Sit. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Go on then. Scout, what's this? Well, you are beautiful, Busty. Yeah, it absolutely, Jay, absolutely. You know, it knocks you. It just it basically makes you feel like, well, just not great anymore, doesn't it? Even though you are. Go get it, Scout. No, I bet they don't. Well, like a lot of people, when they like before I started the streaming and stuff, I went, you know, well, like earlier when I was streaming earlier, and I'd said that I was 30. A lot of people, well, I can't remember who it was, but you know, but no, they didn't actually believe. Excuse me, they didn't actually believe me. Good boy, come on then. Scout, come on. Yeah, I'm not liking the look of these clouds. Sit. Good boy. Come on then up. Back. Good boy. Definitely. Yeah, definitely Busty. You know, but though, I mean, at least I've had two nice sunny days. Good boy, Scout. This is where he starts at. Yeah, well, this look on his face means he's expecting something. Just don't know what it is. Oh, do you know, Busty? What do you want, dog? Oh, I know what that look on his face is. It means that he wants to try and hunt me. I'm not having it. Come on then. Oh, I gave Scout a bit of a puppy cure. So in other words, it's a pedicure for a dog. Because he is so hairy and so fluffy. Oh, cool. We've got to like trim in between his paw, in between his pads on his paw. Scout, no! Right, because my pyjamas are fluffy, he thinks he's allowed to hump it. He thinks it's another Sammy. No! Watch this, he'll start shouting at me now. Is it down the M6, Busty? Or the M61? Yeah, because it's a onesie with a hood. It's Olaf. It's a bit warm though, mind.
Pamela's become very upset. Mr. Sink says you insisted on mother. Says that she was very private.
I think the whole business of feeding is worried about Tina.
Ah! So, not much further past Liam then, because Liam's in Chorley.
Mrs. Sink asked that I visit.
Who goes there?
Close of you.
Ah! That's cool. I used to work in Ethel Austin's in Accrington when Ethel Austin's was still a shop. Yeah, when it got reset up as Life and Style, I was part of the team that did all the rebranding and everything.
Because of the deep water.
I'm not much of an angler, I'm afraid.
Lie down, Scout. Lie down. Lie down. Lie down.
I believe Cressida's getting married.
Lie down. Yeah, go on then. Lie down. Lie down. Yeah, it was, because I was part of the Ethel Austin's team when I was in college. And then again, oh, cool. But yeah, so I was part of the Ethel Austin's team when it was Ethel Austin's. And I was based in, I was basically mainly like a bumper to and from stores. So I did the St Anne's store, Blackpool North, Blackpool South, Kirkham and Preston. And then I left there to then become a train conductor. And then I went out to Saudi, and then I came back in between my temporary visa and my permanent residency visa. And then I went to go and work for them again once after the rebranding to Life in Style. So I then helped basically reset up the Blackburn store, the Accrington store. So the Accrington, Blackburn, not the Preston. Oh, Busty, I do both. I drive around and people up the wall. My family can testify to that.
I suppose I could seem like a relic to these young mothers. We are that great school. That growing mass of alchemy. Some of us are golden, some of us are base. But you are golden.
Oh, and both Blackpool stores as well, to help rebrand
I
them.
need you now more than ever. More or less the words I was searching for.
You promise? Because she brings the Jones in with her, the black face.
She don't come. Thank God.
germs. Yes, full of them. They're on you, they're all over you.
Oh, no wonder.
I told you I've got to keep her safe. I told you what the sister's doing. She's trying to hurt her.
No. This has got to stop. It made no sense, Pam.
Oh, she won't come.
Told you, didn't I?
It's still Pinkman and Lychee. Well, more Pinkman than Lychee at the moment because I've just topped it up with the 80-20 Pinkman.
The window tends to rattle a little, but we find a bunch of paper seems to do the trick. We're usually up early, but we'll try not to disturb you. You always were a stomper.
I must get on with that.
Likewise. Get us to nursery, then if the babies are popped out.
Sounds good. What do you reckon, Busty?
Can one get the times?
You, Bonghead, Liam and myself.
Take you to academy.
One day maybe. Yeah, we can talk about it another time, Busty. Have a lovely night, Busty, and we'll speak soon, no doubt.
Safer with the river.
Not with that.
It's far too hot. You'll burn that. No, but I have to clean it.
I'm going to put some cool in it. I'll bring it right back. Stay with us.
Let's get Rose settled.
I wanted to apologise, Fred. I must have seemed rude last night.
From what I hear, it's not me you need to apologise to.
Ah, okay.
When prisoners fall upon our tides,
There is no parishioner. I have 2 left feet. I can't dance.
thought you lot weren't supposed to lie.
Hi, Bonghead. I hope you're having a lovely Sunday.
I'm a bookman. A pint man with a jumper and a weekend jacket. I'm not a dancer.
Meet me at the community centre, 6 sharp.
Pupil midwife Wells is with me today. She's here to complete her training. I'm going to palpate the abdomen to check the baby's lie, presentation and position.
No. I shan't be seen except by a proper midwife. I came in here for the best of care.
Pupil midwives need to learn and I'm here to
I
supervise.
want a trained professional. It's the very least I expect.
I know what it is to lose something precious, Mrs. Rule.
I'm gonna have to speak to my mum and dad next time in the next couple of days. I've had a direct debit come out of my account that wasn't meant to come out until the end of the month. Need to borrow a bit of money. Oh well, I'll survive.
He said I didn't call the midwife soon enough. And that's why she was stillborn.
Sometimes these awful things just happen.
But what if it happens again? I came here to be safe. That's why I keep asking for checks, but no one will listen.
Let's see what baby's up to, shall we? Kick. Telling you to trust us.
I know, Liam, but though, like I said, it's not a problem. I mean, I know that they'll help me out if they can.
Mummy and Rose happy. Put the germs in with her of the special one left over from when we had the plague. It's a saint. What are you talking about? The sister. When we brought the badness in. Sister Julianne. Yeah, that's why I have to get my baby.
Hi, Dylan. How are you, bud? No, they're not millionaires.
You
They've just wisely invested their money.
Who's that? Who have you brought here? It's Dr. Turner. He visits all newly delivered mothers. This is segment. It's quite all right.
Would you wait next door, Nessa? There's no need to worry. No need at all. I've given her a sedative. She's stable, but I would like a second opinion.
Well, Dad works out in Saudi, Dylan. So he does get get a bit of income. Well, a nice pay from out there because it's all tax free. But though when they save, they do save a lot. So they managed to invest in a new apartment. For that to be rented out. They are looking to, like I said, get that fully furnished and then if any more work needs to be done on it kind of thing, they'll be able to afford it. And, and plus with this house, they've fully paid the attic out. They've had the front garden turned into like a massively extended drive as well, because all of us kids now drive, it just makes more sense. That we've all got somewhere to park, and they've added the conservatory. They've had all the windows redone. They've just made the house a home. Right, Scout, enough.
Good to be interviewed by the Adoption Society.
You little prick.
Your visitors have told me.
Work was testament to that.
If their father knew exactly the sort of people we are, I'd say I don't work. And calling me off my child.
Why, Dylan?
Left foot forward, right foot to the side, bring the left foot to the right. Sorry.
In the arms. Connect there, it doesn't matter what your feet do.
The waltz is all about.
All right, okay.
It's a dance that says, I have you in my arms, my dear. All is well with the world. It's also about trying not to tread on the lady's toes. You ain't making no sense.
Let him back in here, okay? He tried to give me something, but I didn't take it. I spat it back out.
He's a doctor. He's trying to help you.
You need to help me. I don't want any more people coming in here.
Check in with a baby.
They want to take her.
Stop this. Please. Stop it.
How are you anyway, Dylan?
Some fish and chips, eh? You're right.
I'm good, thank you.
I'm afraid they're just early labour pains. Not quite ready to curtain up yet, eh?
Gonna get my flowers back.
In the morning, they take oxygen from the wall at night.
They might be around. Makes me feel more alone than ever.
You're not alone, you've got me.
Will you be with me when my time comes? Please, Nurse.
Of course I will. Yes, please.
Oh, sounds good. What, Dylan? There are people who do the spaghetti bolognese slightly differently. So what do you put in yours?
I consult you by pointing out your oven by shifts. In
hour's time, yours is at an end. I'd be happy to work beyond. You're not here to involve yourself in the lives of others.
We're not, because I mean, obviously there's the base to it of the sauce and the mint, but you know, but though, like what vegetables do you put in yours?
Which was it? Yes. You'll just do love it. And you
Hey Andy, how are you, buddy?
I didn't come down in the last shower. I saw you with Tom.
It's not what you think.
Oh, get you, Dylan.
Don't make a fool of me. I won't hurt you think I won't.
Look, I was teaching Tom to dance. For you. He wanted to surprise you. And just to add to the heady romance, Fred was there, utterly irresistible to both Tom and
I'm good, thanks, Andy.
With the greatest respect, Tom is not my type. At all.
What do you mean by that?
Well, apart from the fact that he's going to be besotted with you, there are certain things he lacks. Certain things he has too much of.
And a penis.
For me.
Sorry, I'm just watching an episode of Call the Midwife, and one of the girls has seen someone, and the other one has been teaching the boyfriend, the boyfriend of the one, to dance. And so like I said, so the one with the boyfriend is a bit upset, and then the other one's just like, well, you know what? He's not my type because he's got not enough of one thing and too much of another. And the one who said that is a lesbian, so clearly he doesn't have a vagina, he's got too much dick.
Oh, that's Lee. She said she'd be with me. We're all here to help you, Mrs. Hall. She was fixated with the river, about how the water there is safer.
Is there somewhere she goes? Somewhere with meaning?
It was here at Middle Dock.
Tell Dr. Taylor where we are. You stay here in case she returns.
Sister, the cord is prolapsed.
What does that mean?
We need to get you to sleep and think some difficulty. All reporters, inform theatre we have cord prolapse. Please, we're going to do something. Please pushing on the cord. It's all right, babe. You need to release the pressure now. Knees on your knees. Good girl. Knees on the bed. And onto your elbows. Through your nose. Oh, where's the mother? I'm not fine. Safety now. Straight to theatre. Now sleep. Shift it as an end.
How are you? Which Shrek is it? Is it the original one, Andy?
Okay.
Get out from there.
You stay away. You should stay away from us. Stop it, Rose.
I'm warning you. She's got my daughter.
You take very great care.
I'm asking you. Aren't you just any of us?
Yeah, I do prefer that one, to be honest with you.
At once.
You're frightening, Rose.
It's not me, it's you, and it's that thing that it scares her, it's that.
Ellen, I'll take it off. I don't want to scare her. Neither do you. You're her mother. You're the one that protects her.
They're trying to trick me.
We're here to help.
No, they want to take her.
They want you to be safe. They want Rose to be safe.
She's crying, you see, she's crying because she doesn't trust you.
And that's because she's cold. Oh, look at her, Pamela. She's not strong enough to be out. Nurse Miller and I can help.
So, what's occurring? Yeah, I'm not going to be on.
It's the chance.
You've missed most of the conversation, Andy.
We can do that.
Well, like I do know that DJ Risky does come on at about 9 p.m. though, doesn't he? Roughly for his Sundays, for his Sunday 80s night. Yeah, you're always late, I'm always early. Like, I'm like the second one to arrive at a party, and the first one is usually the host. Yeah, because like my family and a lot of my friends now know that if say like, you know, if say they're arranging for a party to start, you know, if they just say, oh yeah, it's starting at 8, so in other words that means like people start turning up at about 9. They tell me 9, so then when I then actually turn up, what I think is on time is actually late. Yeah, to be honest, Andy, I can't be bothered. I prefer small groups of people. There you go, John Johnson, elbow. But yeah, you know, like, I prefer small, you know, smaller groups, smaller get-togethers, and then when it then starts to get bigger, I'm just like, so I do one of two things. I just go, right, I'm gonna go because I've got stuff to do tomorrow or whatever. Or the second one is what a lot of us call the backdoor boogie, of basically you kind of just get up and go, you know, or even just if someone then says where you go, it's like, oh, I'm just nipping to the loo, and just make sure that you take all your stuff with you and then just run away. You don't want to see my knees, trust me. They're so white. And I don't think the trousers of these pyjamas will come up far enough. Knee.
We just want her back. You don't strike me as a dancer.
That's because you haven't been struck round about before, Marley. I'm on competitions. Meanwhile, London. I miss it. Dancing. Well, most of all. It was nice to hear music again.
It's very unfair to pluck at my heartstrings.
This business around a parishioner.
What? Why, Andy? Because it's so white.
Too embarrassed to tell you he can't dance. He's mad about you, that's the whole thing. He's got potential. Hidden. But it's definitely there.
Yep. Yeah, my legs have always been that white though, to be fair, even when I was out in Saudi. No, Andy, I'm a bit skint, so I've not got any plans, to be honest with you.
10 fingers and 10 perfect toes. Can't believe they didn't tell me.
Yeah, Andy, I was out there for almost 6 years.
Major surgery, you need time to recover.
I loved it.
I wish there was something I could do. It's against hospital rules. I think it's supposed to be in here.
We're going to ask you to feed a whole of poplar.
Might we keep a little back? I don't think Mr. Singh knows how to operate anything beyond a tin can in the kitchen. I could take it to him. I'd rather it went to his wife. She's the one that's suffering.
That's not fair. They're all suffering. Thankfully, babies with an aunt. And we'll have no memory of events. How long for, though?
I had a few jobs out there actually. I've worked in the visa section of the British Embassy. I've worked as a special needs teacher, 1-on-1. Then I then got into IT. Did that. They were like my main day jobs as time progressed. And in the evenings, I'd work in the social facilities on the compound, as well as the DVD rental shop. And I also had 2 businesses as well.
Your detailed service and work history. There seems to be an omission.
I was injured.
Specific?
I was pulling in about 100 hours a week between all 5. Thanks, Andy. Well, like, I should have only been out there a month, to be honest with you, and then I stayed out for almost 6 years.
Patient at Northfield Military Psychiatric Hospital for 5 months while you were being treated for war neurosis.
I was worn out.
Busty, if you and Bonghead are still watching, find out from your sister, which part of Saudi she's in. Because if you can find that out for me, and I can then give her tips for, to be able to then get contacts with different compounds and stuff in the area if I know the area. If I don't know the area that she's in, then then at least then through my friends who are still out there, she'll be able to find out. Andy, I would go back, but only if I could have had it how it was before. And that's not going to happen.
I can't talk about it.
If you think we can forget that you don't know me, I won't live with this between us, Patrick.
I'm married.
Thanks, Busty. But I can just give her like different tips for, so for being able to get on different compounds and stuff, for her and her husband. It's just a different, for then on the occasion that if they do want to go out and stuff, at least then they've got different options of places to go to.
And Mr. Saint, my tunes is with Pamela. It's not an assignment.
Kristen, please. You said
Awesome. Yeah, because I do still have some friends who live out there.
Medical doctors and nurses, not tailors.
you don't have decent people.
They're ill, Mr. Saint. They should be extended the same understanding that we have for physical illnesses. Visit will speed her recovery. You didn't lose your daughter. You must not lose your wife.
There's someone we want to meet.
Can I help you, nurse?
Yes. I need a very, very large favour.
Right, guys, I'm gonna. Oh. Thanks, Andy. I will. I'm probably going to be streaming Sunday night, probably around about 7 p.m. Right, guys, have a good evening. I'm going to shoot off myself because I've still got a couple of things to do before I go up to bed and before my sister gets back. Enjoy the rest of your Sundays, guys, and I shall see you next week. Bye. Peace out.